I'm Mark Womack, Sports Information Director at Cedarville University, and I'm joined by Doug Walters, head volleyball coach of the Lady Jackets. And preseason is underway. Doug, you even have some scrimmages under your belt. Tell us how things are going so far.
Yeah, the first week of preseason we thought went really, really well. The level of play is probably the highest it's ever been in the gym. The girls put in a lot of work in the summer, and that was evident. And then, we had our first scrimmage on Saturday last week. Great scrimmage with great competition, and we came away very pleased. The competition level just a week into preseason was really high. It gives us a lot to work on this week as we're preparing to go into another scrimmage this coming weekend before the season gets started.
Now, that's a nice segue into competition. I think I ask you this every year, and you always choose to play a challenging schedule, whereas possibly you could pad it maybe a little bit. Why is your philosophy that way?
Our philosophy is if you want to beat the best, you got to play against them, So we're trying to get an NCAA tournament. We don't want to just get a GMAC bid, the automatic bid. We want to get a bid and earn it, and hopefully get a decent seed that where we compete. And to do that, you got to play against Findlay and Hillsdale and Indianapolis and Southern Indiana and those teams that are usually in the hunt for the NCAA tournament, and gives you an idea where you're at. That helps prepare us for the GMAC schedule when it gets here in the second half of the season. And that's just our philosophy, and we're going to play the best regardless.
Now, you're the three-time defending conference champions. You have lost a few good players from your program, but what can we expect for this year? What's it going to take to win a fourth straight title?
Yeah, we've lost 4 key players to our team the last season, and I think the conference is getting stronger and stronger every year. I really think that there's 5 or 6 teams that all have a legitimate shot at taking us down if they're working hard enough, and so it's key for us to keep pushing harder, as the teams behind us keep pushing us up and trying to challenge us that way. That's great for us because it just makes us want to go even harder to stay on top. So, we've won it the 3 last years when there was no AQ on the line. We'd hate for the year that there's finally an AQ to be the one that we didn't do it. So we're working really hard. We know the rest of the teams in the conference are too, but I think we'll be ready.
Okay, wish you well in 2015, Doug. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'm here with Abby Shelton, junior outside hitter from Colorado for the Lady Jackets. And Abby, beginning your 3rd year at Cedarville, you've been a part of 2 conference championship teams. You're back now for the preseason. How are things going so far? Give us an early comment about how the team's doing.
I think the team's doing great. Preseason was phenomenal. Probably the best preseason that I've been a part of since being here the past couple years. We have 5 stud freshmen that came in, and so it's been really fun to get to know them off the court and just play with them on the court because they just love the Lord, and we've just become a family so fast. And on the court, you can totally tell because there's an uncanny chemistry. So it's been awesome.
Elaborate on that a little bit, Abby. What is it that's so special for you to play volleyball at Cedarville?
I actually kind of discovered this summer that the reason that I love volleyball so much is because I love being a part of a team. And so I think that's what makes Cedarville so special, is just the fact that we all have a common bonding Christ, and just that we can love each other no matter whether we're fighting for each other's positions on the court. Off the court, we just are in constant support of each other, and if anybody ever needs prayer, I know that I have 13 girls praying for me, and that is incredible, and I just love being a part of the family atmosphere that it brings.
Now, when you came as a freshman, this program had already won 1 conference title. You've since won 2 more. I think the popular question is, what's it going to take for this team to repeat again as conference champs?
I think just continually working hard. Last season, I think we're giving a good run for our money, and I know that all the other teams in our conference, plus the additional teams that are coming in, worked really hard in preseason, and so that's exciting because we love good competition. But at the same time, we're just going to focus on what we can do and being the best we can be, and here at practice, competing against each other just as hard as we can. That's why preseason was so awesome, because we had 2 different sides of the court, and one was potential starting lineup and one was not. But we played against each other, and you wouldn't even be able to tell if you walked in the gym which is which. So that's really exciting. And I think just continuing that hard work can set us up for a 4th championship in a row.
Well, we wish you well this season. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.